Hello, I'm Bethany with CNC English News on Top Story today. Please welcome with our headline. Prime Minister Hun Sen prohibits swapping location or CDRI. UNDP President robots appear in 2019 Cambodia Outlook. Sarkar joined Telecom World Asia 2019 in Bangkok. Welcome back on our top story on the detail. Prime Minister Hun Sen prohibits swapping location of the CDRI. During the 2019 Cambodia Outlook Conference, the digital transformation toward the industry 4.0 held in the morning of March 26, 2019, Samdech Hun Sen, Cambodia Prime Minister has made it clear that the land of the Cambodia Development Resource Institute, that called CDOI, located in Tulkok district, must not swap with any private companies. Regardless of who rules the country, the CDOI must remain that it is the current location at all costs, the Premier stressed. At the same time, out the CDOI lack of a building for work, Samdech Hun Sen will appeal to the public to contribute to building for the CDOI to become a brand bank, which the Prime Minister has been established and maintained for the 29 years, with participation of His Excellency Chia Janto and Mrs. Ewa. UNDP present about the robots appear in 2019 Cambodia Outlook. Samdech Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, preside over the 13th Cambodia Outlook Conference. At the conference, the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP) has introduced robots appear to demonstrate digital technology development. The conference is attended by the leaders of the local and regional experts, academic, government officials, international development partners, and the private sector, and many civil society organizations. The 13th Cambodia Outlook Conference is held under the theme of the digital transformation toward industrialization 4.0, a partnership between the CDOI and the GEA. The conference has several subsummits to inspire strength forward, change how to cite the momentum of the transformation digital to support long-term growth and development pathway and provide ideas for building a robust foundation for digital strategy in Cambodia. Electricity usage in Cambodia in early 2019 that has increased. In this early 2019, Cambodia is experiencing about the highly demand for electricity that making Cambodia facing a shortage of resources. As currently in Phnom Penh, Sihanoukville, and Siem Reap, it needs more than 100 megawatts of electricity for more than 20 megawatts. According to the Royal Government of Cambodia, Samdech Hun Sen said only in the construction sector, electricity consumption in January and February 2019 increased about 700% compared to January and February 2018. This increasing made Cambodia needs more power consumption than forecast. Cambodia has some of the main sources of electricity for power supply in the country, such as hydropower, coal-fired power plants, solar power plants, and electricity sources from biomass factories and small importing sources from neighboring countries. According to the report of Electricity Authority of Cambodia, the main sources of the electricity supply for Cambodia are from three countries that are from Vietnam with the largest import volume of 277 megawatts, Thailand import volume of 135 megawatts, and Laos import volume about 30 megawatts. According to Electricity Authority of Cambodia in 2018, Cambodia produced about 2,207 megawatts of electricity, equivalent to over 86% of the total demand. And for the 2019, Cambodia will produce 2,428 megawatts of electricity, or 78.85% of the total demand. During this 2019, the Cambodia also needs a total of 2,870 megawatts, which has grown by more than 17%. As today, we have a report from Mr. Gavdara from Bangkok, Thailand, that Sarkar joined Telecom World Asia 2019.
Hello, I'm Dara from CNC English News, and I am also a Cellcard employee. And I am here today at Bangkok to join this Telecom World Asia 2019. And we are here today for the next 2 days to understand how the country in the region in the progress of digital transformation and also 5G technology. There are some great speakers here, including our own Cellcard CEO Mr. Ian Watson. He will be doing 3 engagements, a roundtable, panel discussion, and a keynote presentation about how Cellcard is getting ready for 5G. The event has attracted more than 600 people, all keen to hear from telco operators like us. Some of the big names are from Accenture, China Mobile, the GSMA, Telenor, Telstra, and NTT Docomo. There are almost 120 speakers covering topics such as 5G technology, smart cities, fintech, IoT, and OTT contents. So with the big push around the world about 5G and the super race among operators to be the first to adopt large-scale 5G. Telecom World Asia, it is for the 20 years. Telecom World Asia has been an annual platform for leading international carriers, operators, authorities, and suppliers to meet, learn, and create fruitful business partnerships for the betterment of wholesale revenue and growth. Digitalization in telecommunication represents a $2 trillion opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Dora, for your report from Bangkok. Now that's all for our top story today. Now we would like to say goodbye and thank you.